Hello there, men, and welcome to the Masculinism Movement channel, a place for men to be men and to talk about masculinity and men's issues. I'm your host, Brian Krall, and today I want to talk to you about the concept of dogs versus wolves. There's a saying among women I'm sure you've heard, that is, men are dogs. They say this as a bad thing, but I think they actually like the idea. And in recent years, we have seen many women replacing male companionship with that of a dog, even going as far as to replace possible future children with a dog and calling themselves dog moms. Blech. Sorry. Women do this with dogs and not other animals because dogs have gone through thousands of years of devolution through domestication and selective breeding in order to make them less dangerous, more docile, and more easily dominated than the wolves they evolved from. Dogs have been bred for the right size and aesthetic beauty. They've been domesticated to remove any wildness and even independence from them, and they have been made dependent upon humans for their survival, and then trained for obedience and servitude to man. And you see, this is exactly what women want in a partner. They want someone who they can talk to, but who will not talk back, but will just listen to them as they vent and obey them whenever they are giving a command. Someone who will never argue or even disagree because they're incapable of speaking, and who has to do whatever they want them to because they have the ability to put them on a leash and literally lead them wherever they want them to go, even into a small cage. They want a man who gives them the companionship, love, and affection that they desire and need in order to feel emotionally good, and who doesn't need anything in return except to be fed. They do not want the challenges of having to consider someone else's feelings and provide emotional support, have intelligent or intellectual conversations, deal with the differences of opinions and decisions, and negotiate ideas, or do relationship work, or put effort into sex to give their man pleasure instead of just focusing on their own, or respect his independence and human rights. They do not want someone who has human rights and other human characteristics like they do. In fact, feminism has shown us for some time now that women do not regard men as even having human rights because they do not like to think of us as human beings. They like to think of us as dogs because that is the perfect type of being for them. And most women actually succeed in turning men into well-behaved, domesticated lapdogs. In fact, the women with the highest marketplace value often use this power to try to find the biggest, most successful, independent, wild, wolf-like alpha male that they can find, and to try to tame and domesticate him and turn him into an obedient little lapdog, supplicating to them for treats. You see, women want to take the wild, sovereign nature out of men and tame them so that they will be more submissive and compliant. They take strong men and make them weak, free men and make them slaves. So beware of this female coercion. Retain your strength and power. Don't become a woman's dog. Be a wolf. Wolves are the original form of the dog before it was domesticated and still houses his wild spirit. Wolves are one of the most successful animals in the animal kingdom due to their ability to live either in packs or alone, and their intelligence, their social skills, their endurance and perseverance, and their animal instincts and nature. So don't be a devolved dog. Be a pure and primal wolf. Tap into your animal nature. Be true to yourself and your natural spirit and the wildness within you. Don't obey the commands of women like a dog. Growl back at them like a wolf. That concludes this talk. Thank you for listening. Be sure to share your own thoughts and opinions by commenting below. And if you liked this video, be sure to hit the like button and share these messages with everyone by sharing the video on social media and talking about these things as well. And lastly, check out the links in the description below for other resources for your masculine personal development and living the life you want to as an independent lone wolf. And stay tuned for the next video coming out soon, which will be on female addiction and why to avoid women totally. And make sure you're subscribed so you'll be notified of when that is. If you are ready to take the red pill and wake up from the matrix and the matriarchy controlling it and learn everything you need to know about female on male sexism, get your copy of my newly released book called Misandry Exposed, on sale now for a special price that won't last long. So check it out by clicking the link below. And otherwise, take care of yourselves, men, because no woman out there is going to.